loaded up as I was starting the stream too, which is great. So we're popping right back in. As I said, as soon as I restart the game, I'm going to start up a new stream. We're going to continue leveling this guy over on Hydron, which is actually the best spot to level frames at, even if you don't have a booster. You'll have to run a couple more times, which is like, I think with the booster is only 2 times, without a booster is like 4, compared to most of the other levels that you're just going to be spending hours and hours in, which is actually great if you guys get Sedna Hydron, because it's a defense mission which allows you to gain a lot more XP, and just stay till like wave 10 or 15, leave and come back and then do it again, and you should be able to max out your frame with a booster, which is like probably in the first 5, maybe 10, maybe even the first like 6. You'll be able to max out your frame, and then you basically just go till you max out your frame. After that, you leave. Don't pause the game and leave that way, because if you do, you don't earn anything. So you have to actually stay till the game asks if you want to leave or stay, and then you just choose leave. But we are back in, and hopefully with part 2, we're good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and shoot over and start leveling our frame. But we were on about like frames that I would rather see primes for, and to be honest, top of that list, I would prefer a Nidus Prime over a Octavia Prime. Like, a Nidus Prime would have been better, because maybe they could have gave extra buff towards the healing, more range on, like, the plant thing that gives healing, and also, maybe more time and damage buff when he attaches to one of his friends. Because he actually has, hold on, because I love how they have Nidus right now, and I actually used to run him constantly because he's a good tank frame. I don't know if, like, after updates, if they completely butchered that, but as before, he used to be a really good tank frame. Oh, give me one sec, guys. I gotta hop into chat. I was quickly just getting a lot of stuff out of the way before I popped in. Alright. We are now popping in, and we're in. Welcome back, Archie and also Ishwinder. Thanks for rejoining. Alright, let's see. I'm bad with names, guys, so if you told me to call you anything, just let me know what to call you over a course of like a couple days streaming, and then I'll remember. Let's see. We got Nidus, which I would prefer a prime with this guy more than the other stuff, because he actually gets these other things. So the first one ruptures the ground and pulls these tentacles out, which builds your stacks. So the more enemies, the better stacks you build. Then you get the second one, which is Larva, which pulls all the enemies in, so you can kill them, or even use Violence here to, build your stacks, which also helps towards building stacks. And then you can go to Parasite Link. Now, you can Parasite to an enemy, so that way when you take damage, the enemy's the one taking the damage, or you can Parasite Link to a friend and make them do extra damage, pretty much, when you're linked to them. And then we have Ravenous, which is the last one, which will pull up this, which is the, dead grass I was telling you guys about earlier, which gives health to your team as long as they stand in it. So maybe, like, the Prime version can make it give a little bit more health and cover a bit more area. And then Parasite Link, maybe instead of, like, a 5 or 10%, give it a 15 to 20% extra damage. When you link to a friend, and make it last maybe a minute longer. That way you get an extra minute. And then this one here, Larva, maybe suck in a bit more and have a little bit more range to suck the enemies in, which would be a little bit great. And then this one can basically just stay the same, or maybe give it a little bit extra benefit to build stacks just a tad bit faster. So it requires a little bit less enemies to build up to throw Ravenous, which, is what people want. So maybe a prime version of Nidus here would be a really good idea compared to what they did with Octavia. And that's just kind of what I feel about. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same. But a Nidus would be better than an Octavia. Let's get back into leveling this other frame. So the best spot, again, is Sedna Hydron for leveling. So if you guys are new to Warframe, that's where you want to go. And I already see some errors with the hotfix, but it's fine. Hence, it didn't say I hovered over to go into the mission. for a good second and a half, which I have really good internet connectivity, guys. I stream in 1080p, which requires a lot more towards internet connectivity, but also I get like close to 200 megabytes a second, and that's on Wi-Fi, by the way, guys. I get like 185, which is really close to 200, and that's on Wi-Fi. So streaming at that should bring me down to like possibly only 120, which is still above most of the averages, because most of the averages is like
Oof, my
between
stream
60
is
to 70.
buffering.
Oof, that's a fat rip. Sorry about that, guys, on the buffering. It's because I'm in 1080, and make sure your internet quality can go in 1080. If
I
not...
mean, it would be better, but they released the primes in a rotation, 2 male frames and then 2 female.
Right. Which is good, but to be honest, I think they should start also looking at frames... Oh, I did not mean to come in here with Nidus. I meant to level the other frame. This guy doesn't need to be leveled. That's a yikes. So, Nidus is a non-armor guy, but as you guys will be able to see, he has 1,650 health, and there's probably a lot better ways to go about even more health. But I kind of brought along a shotgun, which is actually an okay shotgun. I just don't like it because they need to rework it. Which, yes, it's a strong shotgun, but if I don't want to use both barrels, I have to hold the R2 down, which I do not like. It's a double-barrel shotgun, which means when I pull the trigger the first time, it should only use one barrel. If I pull the trigger a second time, it uses the second one and then causes the reload. That's how it should have been made, and then holding the R2 should shoot both barrels immediately. Compared to it automatically shooting both barrels. As you guys will watch, let me reload the shotgun right here in front of you guys. I'll aim and I'll just tap one time, and it uses both, which I do not like, because there's times...
the duplex system.
So that is something that I feel like needs a rework as soon as they possibly can, which could easily happen today. I mean, they already launched this hotfix. So until multiple people report, you know, hey, this is still going on in this hotfix, or this fix didn't fix this or that, and they launch another one, they could easily just refix that right now and just launch it. Yes, it would probably cause us to have to download something, but it's easy, it's minute. If it's just one item, it'd be like a like not even like a megabyte, not a gig either. It'd literally be super small, and it would take like maybe 5 seconds to download it, which would be probably 1 second with my connectivity. But it'd be super quick to get. It would fix a lot of the, you know, the double barrel shotguns, or even like anything that is double barrel to be a little bit better. And more of like client side fix as well. Now, I could be building my stacks, because all I have to do is this, but I didn't run an energy build on this guy, so I have like more of like an energy siphon type deal, which is I get more energy per energy orb occasionally, so I can actually go from like 50 energy to 150 just for the fact of one of my arcanes I'm running, which is great. But a prime version would easily add on like maybe 450, 500 in energy, which would be a lot better for building stacks and having a good like criteria towards stuff. So maybe, guys, let's ask for the next Mel frame, when they do a Mel frame, to be Nidus. Get a Nidus Prime up in this B. That would actually be really, really cool. And maybe make him like look deathly as well. For him being Nidus and he gets this other stuff, maybe Nidus Prime could have like a death look. Kind of like, think of Necros, but instead of like Necros, do something towards Nidus that kind of resembles a bit of Necros, for basically he is kind of undead. He calls in the undead, meaning if I do this and triangle when I get enough stacks, he gets an undead plant that heals people. So maybe go towards that way would be kind of cool. Or even, like, since it's Nidus, think of something like an undead knight. So take something like, what's his name again? I don't remember it. Jesus Christ. They made a knight version of him. Think of that and a Necros mix. That would be actually really cool. And that would be, like, the prime version of this guy. And then put him in different Requiem relics. So like Requiems don't really give frames that much, so maybe adding a frame into a Requiem relic would be great. I mean, that's something for you guys to think about. Maybe put it in a different relic if you guys disagree. But I'm thinking of like add Nidus Prime to a Requiem relic. And then add a little bit more Requiem relics to the game as well. That'd be pretty cool, because we already have a ton of the other relics. Let's add some more Requiems. We're saying.
Do you choose to leave now or continue
I keep forgetting to build my stacks. I haven't played with Nidus in like, oh Jesus Lord, I don't know how long. I've been doing like all the other Prime frames I've been grinding, same as the other Warframes I've gotten. Slash like leveling them, forming weapons. So with that said, I just haven't used Nidus in a while, so I'm not used to building my stacks anymore. There we go, we're almost to 3. Which I can throw this guy out. And then do this. And you guys can see we're at 3. Super easy. Throw this guy out again. He'll take in all the enemies. Go ahead and build our stacks a bit here. We're almost at 6. There we go, now we're past 6. A little bit, not by much. We're like 1 away from going to 7. Alright, so this is the ability I'm talking about. Maybe make this cover a bit more range. And instead of like, we'll say 29 to 30 health per time, make it like maybe 35 to 40 health a second. Would be great. And then make it last like a couple seconds longer, or maybe even like, instead of it being just 30 seconds, make it 45. So that way we're constantly keeping health in for people, and, you know, a Nidus Prime would be great for that. And then the only other thing you can do is this. Like, let me find a friend here. Like, who do we want? Let's go ahead and just do this. Pull in some people. Build a little bit of stacks back a little bit. And I'm thinking this guy here, if I do this, I'm Parasite linked to this dude now, which he can go around and do extra melee damage. So now he's doing extra melee damage. Which in turn is pretty cool. But, you know, he's kind of nearly the only frame that does it. We're at 9, so I go ahead and use 3 stacks. Which enemies killed in this will give me stacks, and extra cool stuff like that. Let's go ahead and just do this. He's trying to pull it in. There we go, good to go. Back at 9 stacks again, which you guys can get a lot of stacks once you get used to doing Nidus. I used to be able to get like 100 stacks per, like, I want to say minute, which I've, you know, forgotten the strat to do so, or maybe they just nerfed it a bit, but I used to be able to get 100 stacks and then basically just keep undying and just keep doing that over and over and over and over, and I could last for a shit long time. Joe Mama, yo, what's up, Joe? How you doing,
Yo,
man?
bro.
Nice name, by the way. How you doing, Joe? And also, welcome to the stream, man.
I was going to farm my Argon, but now I am going to Olive Garden. Emoji crying loudly.
Oh, Olive Garden? I mean, that's not bad, though. I mean, that's a pretty okay place to eat at. Although, I don't know how well it is after Corona, but...
TY bro laugh, I'm boo boo.
Thank you, bro. I'm good. What about you? Joe, I'm doing good, man. I'm actually doing really good. I just wish, you know, Warframe would have been doing just as good, because they gave Octavia Prime instead of, like, a Nidus Prime, which, you know, a lot of people like, actually a good handful of people like Octavia, and I understand now that they do two guy frames and 2 lady frames, but the thing is like, they also should look at who would be better to add a Prime to game-wise. Not just, like, compensating man to woman, they should compensate who's actually good for a Prime frame, or who actually needs it. which Octavia is good, and she semi-needs something to make her a little bit stronger, yes, but...
I need a Loki Prime, emoji tired face.
Ah, okay, I mean, that's still pretty good, yeah. Like, see, even that would be okay, compared to Octavia. Looky there, guys, easy 20 on this. Let's go ahead and call this in. Keep the health good and going here. Even if you're standing and stuff, you'll also heal it, so you're good to go. Almost back to 20. And we're 100% okay to go. I mean, like, I can stand up here and tank all day. That's the good thing about Nidus.
Yo, I need Loki too.
Brazin, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel as well, guys. Everyone new, welcome, welcome. Those who are returning subs, welcome back, I should be saying, to those who are returning subs.
What's good, bro?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I just wish that we had a Nidus Prime. Because that would be a little bit overpowering, but also it'd just be, you know, better than Octavia, which, you know, a Loki Prime would be great too. So, I mean...
Bro, I got Loki.
Oh, nice. Let's see, I don't really play too much of, like, frames like that. I'm more of, like, a tank frame, which, you know, is Nidus, I think Hildron Prime, where I could be thinking of the other one, I keep forgetting it, but, as you guys know...
Prime, emoji crying loudly.
But not the Prime,
Yeah,
okay.
we need Nidus.
Oh, yeah. A Nidus Prime would be
Prime
ridiculously
will be
good.
up.
Now we'll be OP. Yeah. Like I say, it would be massively OP, but then they could just rework some of the stuff for Nidus. Don't butcher it too bad like they did with Valkyr. Like, straight up Valkyr now is just trash. Because using her ability now just costs so much energy that it's hard to, like, keep that energy going. Which can be somewhat fixed now with one of the arcanes, but it's just bad. So hopefully they don't butcher stuff like that when they do frames again. Maybe just remove the God mode and just leave the power, which would be great. Or remove some of the power and make it God mode. You know, so that way she can't take damage, but it's weaker for her weapon. Would have been a lot better to do than make her use energy so fast over time that you can only keep it for like a minute or two. We're staying again, because we are leveling this frame. So to 15 we go. Alright, well, I'm not leveling this frame. I'll leave after 15 a little bit of levels, so I'll just kind of help them level a bit. But I would rather do the other stuff. Hold on. Build that stack of Rooney. Let's call in our nice little garden of undead plants here. Which will heal the team. Constantly keep these guys getting, like, bit by bugs occasionally, which would be great. And I can do this. Lucy, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to the channel, Lucy. Sorry for getting that a tad bit late. I'm just kind of building my, stacks up a little bit here. Phil, how you doing, Phil? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing good, Phil. How are you doing? Let's get this out. Alright, I need to use my overpowered weapon right now compared to the...
Bro, the likes on the stream are not staying up.
Oh, I know, guys. Don't worry about it. Streams usually don't get a lot of likes from me. It's usually videos that get it, or after upload of the stream usually gets it.
I'm good, thanks, bro.
Phil, I'm good, thanks, bro. You're welcome, Phil. Glad to hear, man. So yeah, likes are not staying up also because a lot of people that, view don't know if they like it or not. They could be like new people, not really returning subs. So that's also a reason why people don't like, or some people just don't do it in general.
Hi everyone.
Because they're here for the content to watch, and maybe they just watch the content and they don't press the like or dislike, which is actually good that they don't press the dislike.
I'm
now
upset
occasionally I
with
do
no
get
Night
disliked.
Prime though.
I'm upset that no Night Prime though. Ah. Right.
Hey.
I was actually kind of thinking, like, when they do Nidus Prime, think of, like, a Necros and a, what's the name of the Prime? I have it, but I don't use him that often. He has a Knight form, which comes with this. Well, actually, this would be Nidus, my bad. I'm not thinking, wait, no? I forgot who comes with this. But whoever comes with this sword skin also has a skin, and think of, like, that mixed with a Necros, right? Version of a skin for Nidus. That would be actually pretty cool. Do you guys agree? I might even go to the communities tab soon and, you know, go get the actual frames names for both frames and kind of, you know, ask about making a skin towards both frames.
Hey, I
over
just
Nidus
subbed.
would be great. Ooh, hey, I just subbed. Brawl King! What's up, Brawl King? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Also, welcome to the stream. And thanks for the sub, Brawl King. I've been, you know, focused more on stream now that I haven't been focused on this, so
Yeah, it would be cool.
gotta make sure this. Oh yeah, it'd be great. But I'm gonna do a communities tab for that, so don't forget to stop by the community sometime later today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, you know, leave your vote. I'll even make it so you guys can comment on that vote, so you guys can leave like your own comment as well on top of the vote to answer why or why not of why you would or wouldn't want it. But, you know, I would love to have it. Hold on, I'm just making sure these guys can't touch the pod. For a second, because it's at 13 on that, which is great, but bad at the same time. Because that means no health damage, but it also means the armor is taking the damage. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw down this, so none of us die. We can keep ourselves healed up quite nicely. And wave cleared. Alright, so we're going to 15, and then we're going to leave because I have to go level the new frame, which I was actually just talking about Nidus, and forgot I selected him. Hey bro, how you doing tonight there, Jimbo? Jimboa, I'm doing good. Glad to see you're in stream. Welcome to the stream as well. I'm doing good. How are you, Jim? How is your day or night going? Ooh. Also, I would like to wonder, how is everyone doing after the corona? Like, did you guys go through corona and have a bad experience? Did you not get it? Or have you guys gotten it and gotten over it and it wasn't as bad? I'd just like to, you know, get your guys' viewpoint on corona to see how everyone's doing. Even during corona. Because I know times are hard since corona. But also, the government is helping out a bit with, like, you know, the stimuluses and stuff, but I think with the stimuluses, they might need to up them a little bit more. Like, instead of, like, you know, 1,400, make it something like 18 to 2,000. Just for the fact, like, that would really help out through a month. Because I know shit. I'm going through home repairs right now, which is, like, completely remodeling my bathroom because it needed it. But also food is hard to get as well. So, with that said, you know, it's either A, do the house and
what weapon are you using?
Make it safe. Right now, I am actually using the Grand Prime. I'll actually show you guys right here. Tigress Prime and the Grand Prime. Which has this skin on it, and I love this skin, by the way. Oh, it's Chroma. So it's like something Chroma, which is the you know, the skin you can get for Chroma and the swords, like the large swords in the game, which
yeah, but stuff are loosening up now.
Oh yeah, they're massively loosening up now, but still, it's, you know, I have that feeling. Like, no offense to people of America or even other places, but people can be stupid. I hate to say that to sound mean.
Hopefully we'll get better after people get vaccinated.
Right, but even after the vaccine, that doesn't mean that you won't get it. It just means you have more of a tolerance to it, meaning after you do get it, it's not going to be as bad. But, again, like, virus can mutate again and avoid the vaccine and become worse. And on top of that, like, during the colder times, people are going to want to stay indoors more. So it's less likely it's going to spread as much, but I have a feeling during the summer when people are going to be like, oh, it wasn't around during Christmas, or, you know, like
Bro,
the colder
your stream
times.
low-key popping off tonight.
Yes, it is.
Well,
But
alright, I am back. I changed my name and pic.
welcome back. And the reason I was on about that was for the fact of, you know, during the times when it gets warmer, there's going to be people going outside again and stuff like that, which is going to have corona
traffic.
spread. Oh, yeah. Which, again, is going to be, you know, we're going to be stupid, and we're just going to have it burst back out again. I have that feeling. I'm not saying it will happen. I just have a feeling that that is going to be the case, which is going to bring corona to be really bad once again. So with that said, like, if we can just be smart as people, and even during, like, the summer times, we still follow till we know, like, corona is completely gone, or at least down in so less of cases that it's not going to re-boom in the next, like, 10 seconds of summer, would be a lot better. Now, I know there's people out there who like to run, go out, party, do their thing, which, you know, there are people who do that, and a lot of them, but that's kind of how corona kind of completely bursted in the first place, because if we all just wore a mask, stayed inside most of the time, corona wouldn't have been as bad as it is now, which I do understand a lot of people like to get out, and I'm not saying you guys have to stay indoors. I'm just saying, like, for public, you know, safety to yourself and others, it's best to, you know, keep that distance. Don't be around people as much, so that way the virus has less time to spread, meaning it will most likely not spread.
Yeah, that's true, but after a year it gets frustrating.
I do understand that, and I mean, to be honest with you guys, during Corona, when it first bursted, I lost my job. I actually used to work. I kind of didn't tell my YouTube that, but I kind of used to work, and I kind of done it off to the side. I didn't really want my YouTube kind of, you know, being a part of my job, because of the fact that, you know, I didn't feel like my job wanted YouTube, or YouTube wanted my job, because of the fact my job actually told me not.
Yeah, but if people just listened at the start, then it wouldn't be bad or as long.
Right, that too. But, oh, why are we starting immediately? Let's wait for some players here. Defense. Oh, wait, was we already apart? No, we weren't, because they just joined. Alright. I was like, wait a minute, were we already into a mission? There we go. Easy. 7 seconds, we'll be going in.
What did you do for your job, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a... Okay, so I had 2 jobs. Once I was kind of like my first job, like after 18, for job experience, I worked at a food store, which is Food City, known around in certain areas. As a bagger, I wanted that job because I like, you know, I didn't want to do a cashier because I was kind of okay at math in school, but I was kind of like tottering off of, I don't want to deal with, you know, currency and having to do math at the very beginning, which, you know, is kind of sad for me, but I kind of was like a bagger, which, you know, kind of cleaned the parking lot, pulled in the buggies, bagged for the cashiers, and stuff like that. And then after that, I kind of wanted to change that job. So I asked to, like, go to a different department in the store that I was working in, maybe as cashier or stock or, you know, anything like that, to help move up or maybe get a little bit more pay. Found I really didn't like the job because, like, a couple of the actual main managers, like, top tier underneath the actual store regional manager, was very, I want to say, not polite towards the customers. Like, they would literally just tell a customer to fuck off, but then expect the baggers to go around and be helpful, which is not good in a way. Like, even a store manager should be doing the same thing as every other person. If, you know, say someone gets sick and leaves, a store manager should know how to ring people up or do that if a cashier's gone, or help bag if need be. So I didn't really like the job for that, and then right after I decided to become a cashier, so I actually started as a cashier at a smaller area, which I felt more comfortable with because I liked some of the management, which was pretty good. And some of the management actually knew me when I actually bought from their store, so getting into actually being a cashier was a little bit easier because I knew them, they knew me.
Bad manager.
Very bad manager. Actually, there's 2 managers, but pretty much, I started working at a gas station. Pretty much, it's more like a food city / gas station, meaning you get, food, you get gas. It also had like an automobile section, which is where you can buy like parts for cars and stuff. Which, being a cashier there, I was actually lead salesman. The first week that I was there, I was actually better than every other cashier. I don't like to say that in a mean way. I just say that in like, there's veterans there that's been there for a while, and I actually sold a lot better than they did and made a lot more sales. Which I ended up liking that a little bit, but then after Corona, I kind of got laid off due to Corona. So yeah, I've been kind of just dealing with the government checks and doing YouTube. Yeah, hopefully it does. I'm not in it for the money completely.
Can you shake it for the boys?
Can I shake it for the boys? I mean, like, I can shake it like this, bro. I mean, like, in-game I can do that, but that's about it. I'm not gonna shake my actual booty for the boys. Not even for the women. I won't even do it. Oof. There we go.
Yes, perfect.
Yes, perfect? Alright, sweet. Glad that was perfect enough for you, man.
Perfect.
Oh, are we gonna get... Ooh, someone's being tracked by the Stalker or someone. It's not me, because I didn't get the... Oh, yep, it's me. Oh, Mr. Stalker, you are so... Oh, wait a minute, I might be dead. Especially with this new frame. Why do you always have to show up when I'm at my weakest moments? You couldn't show up when I was Nidus? You have to show up now? Ooh, Mr. Stalker, where you at, big boy? So I can put this arrow up in those booty cheeks. That sounded very wrong. Maybe nah, it's not for children anyways, so fuck it. Where you at, Mr. Stalker?
What's that game called?
This is Warframe, and it's actually really good. Oh my god, they're already semi-killing the Stalker.
XD.
Warframe is really good. He's dead. So there's the Dread Blueprint, which is one of the blueprints you can get for basically taking out the Stalker, and we've done that quite nicely.
Warframe.
Yep, it's Warframe. It's a really good game. You just might have to get used to the controls, playing a little bit, and this game is 100% grinding.
Oh nice, it looks high graphical.
Oh yeah, it's really good of a graphics game. It's actually a lot better than some of the games I play. Wink wink DayZ. I love DayZ for its realism, but when you try like playing the game in 1080p, oh boy does it get really bad on graphics. Like 720 it looks alright. You flick on that 1080p, it like for console version I don't think is supported, and it completely messes with my eyes. Like it's not good mess with my eyes, it's like blurry mess with my eyes. So yeah. Rip to that. Which I've actually just recently, not too long ago, started streaming in 1080 because of the fact I used to have a regular PlayStation, which was the Slims or whatever, which is after they'd done their 2nd gen Slim when you get the 1 terabyte of memory space. I used one of those because that's what all I could afford, and then just recently after COVID, my grandparents went to go buy another PS4 for me pretty much because of the fact I just lost my job at that point. And they ended up buying a regular Slim, but then when they ran out of stock, they're like, hey, instead of like doing this, because we're out of stock and we sold you one already, would you like a Pro? And my grandparents were like, they called me up, they're like, hey, what's a Pro? And I was like, dude, yes, get it. So they ended up actually getting a Pro for a Slim price, which is actually really good. So I had a good deal there, to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people that have the same thing, but let's stay in.
Unless you can handle more of
and to let you guys know, this bow is actually my favorite weapon in this game, especially after you do the proper mod setups and making sure you can keep ammo on it, because you only get 9 as capacity at the bottom right will tell you. It's at max, and you can see I can't pick up any more ammo. I do have the mod to pick up ammo from any ammo pool, so you can see even these, the purple ones, like watch, if I do that, the purple one's gone now, will give me ammo. But this weapon hits for massive amount of damage. And I'll actually show you guys that here in a bit when we get back in. I'll show you guys my modification and how much the actual damage it does on the radius damage. I don't know if they nerfed it, so that's something I'm going to have to look at. But I know like it does a ton of damage just for being a bow. Like, it's the best bow in game, it feels like to me. I mean, apart from the Kuva Brahma, which might, you know, be just as good, but the Kuva Brahma you have to hit directly straight on, as this bow you do not. Because if I shoot even off to the side, it has tentacles, it pulls people in, so it'll actually just pull them into the explosion that happens, which is really good. And that's why I prefer this bow over the Kuva Brahma, because you don't even have to be accurate. Like, hold on, let me... Wait, this is wave 6. Okay, good. Like, one of these guys down here, which just died completely. We'll have to wait for the next rounds. But pretty much, guys, when I shoot, these orbs here is what explodes.
What mastery rank are you?
What mastery am I? I can actually show you guys here in a second. That way I don't have to tell you, I'll just show it to you. But as you guys can see, if I shoot directly in the back here, those enemies get pulled into it and explodes, and I'm actually the mastery rank that you need to be for this, which is 15. I'm a mastery 15, as you guys can see. At the top left there, whenever I pause the screen and even put my cursor over it, which you have to be a mastery 15 to use this bow. So all you do is craft the bow. So first you'll get the, what is it? I think regular Brahmas, I believe, well, not Brahma, but, it's not Kuva Brahma, it's called something else. Give me a second, I need to kind of yoink around a little bit here, because my health is getting kind of low. Alright, my shield capacity went up a bit, that's good. So as you guys can see, I ran out of ammo there, but I can run down here and boom, I'm right back at max again, and I just shoot like this. So those aren't actual enemies. The actual enemy is back here somewhere. Oh, wave cleared just as soon as I shot the arrow. That's a fat rip. But yeah, you have to be a Mastery 15 for this, and this is actually called the... Okay, so it's Proboscis Cernos. This is the bow I'm using, which you get the regular Cernos, and then you have to craft the Mutilus Cernos using the regular Cernos, and then you craft the Proboscis Cernos utilizing the Mutilus Cernos. So make sure you start getting that craft tier going. So by the time you do reach this, or if you are at it, you'll be able to craft it, and then making this bow is really strong. And I do mean that because even these guys, boom, they're dead in basically one hit. Even if I don't hit directly, they get pulled into it and then they die. The Noxes, which are the big guys, will die in like 2 arrows. They're actually, this bow is really strong. Nope, we're not touching the pod, boys. So if you pull a good Warframe that actually, you don't even have to use a Warframe. I keep forgetting to use my Companion. If you use the Companion that has the... I want to say, like, I like the Flying Companions that float above you because they get the Vacuum Link, which is a mod that you can get for them that sucks in everything from 15 meters. So that way, if I'm standing right here, all that right there would be getting sucked into me right now, and I wouldn't have to run down and actually go grab it like that. But let's see what this dude's fourth ability... Well, I can't use the fourth ability yet. Oof. So this ability slows the enemy, or it's supposed to, but as you guys can see, it doesn't really slow them down that much, because I read about this ability. It's supposed to slow the enemy a bit and make it so they slow down, which actually that looked like he was moving a little slow, but I can't really tell you right off with that. Boom. But this bow has the chance to hit for massive amounts of damage. When I say massive amounts, not even the AoE. Like, if I hit straight on an enemy that doesn't die in the first hit, they get the extra damage from the AoE as well, which again is like stacking damage a bit, and it's really, really good of a bow. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I should have this ability unlocked, but I don't. Ability not ready. Oh. Do I have to, like, kill with an ability or something to build stacks or something, like Nidus has? I'm gonna have to take a look at the videos to see. Do I have to kind of, like, do this and then get, like, certain kills or so? Let's shoot out here.
How is it where you live? What state?
It is really, oh shit, it was actually the worst area for Corona, which is Tennessee. I live in Tennessee, boys, for state, and it's, you know, really bad for Corona. Is actually the area in Tennessee I live at is the worst for Corona. There's actually telling people not to ever go through where I was at for the fact of people around my area just did not care about it. I mean, I did. I went and got vaccinated, everything like that, but pretty much a lot of people in my
dad
area
lives
don't
there.
like
I
it.
visited him last summer.
Oh, wow. We're gonna leave, because I want to see some of the extra stuff in this, and then we'll kind of stay again. But to show you guys, like, look, boom, 23, and I started at, what, a 10, 11 when I came in, and now it's a 23. I could have stayed one more, and that possibly would have stopped at 29 or 30 if I would have stayed till 20. Which is actually really good, but I just kind of want to come out for a second and take a look at modifying some of this extra stuff. Like, maybe add a bit more health, or something along those lines. But yes, I'm at 23 now. Let's leave. And as soon as I reach 30, I will throw on a, well, I will not double the mod capacity, but I will kind of polarize a slot for him. Whoops. Not used to playing Warframe that often anymore, because I've been playing Call of Duty and other games. Augur Message can now come off, and we're going to look for the better version of Augur Message. Actually, Prime Flow would also be good to bring in, which again is just extra energy. Let's see, Streamline would be okay, but I'm not going to throw that on yet because I want Augur Message, which I forgot the color to now, which is actually a rip. Actually, Intensify would actually be a good mod to throw on. We're using Augur Reach. We're using Stretch to bring that up even more. We got Intensify, some Flow, which is good, and then I do have a full version of this, so it's a red card. So we're going to scroll through and take a quick look. I think it might be closer. I do need to throw this on as well, maybe. What is this? Oh, extra health. I will throw that on, because this dude's health is really bad starting out. So we'll do that. Let's see. Armor and health.
Well, Ema, head out, and if you're still on ILL, join back.
Alrighty, Andre. I'll see you when you get back, Andre. All good. Let's see. Augur Message. That's Augur Reach. It's a red card. Oh, maybe I don't have a fully upgraded version of Augur Message. I thought I did, but I could be wrong, actually. Unless I just happen to overlook it, which I can do occasionally.
My dog bit me in my no square, but it kind of felt good. What should I do?
Your dog shouldn't be biting you like that. They're, bacon men. So I would actually get onto your dog for doing that, because your dog should never bite. Let's see. The only time you should bite is on intruders. As in someone who breaks into your house. The dog should only be aggressive with them, none of the owners. 23 flame repellents. I can start doing my extra cards later. Okay, I do not have a full version of that card, which is this one, which is ability duration. So I will later maybe do something with that. But yeah, we do have our vitality up here, which is extra health, 440 to be honest with you. Duration
Oh,
dropped.
you would get onto my dog. Whoa there, what else would you do with him, flirty guy?
Bacon, I'm not being a flirt, to be honest with you. I'm saying your dog should never bite anyone. Except for home intruders. Oh, shadow and claws. Okay. I did not realize this is a thing, so I think it is time to continue. Making sure we do everything good here. So, the duration. Another white card. Alright, I'm thinking of maybe Intensify. Dude, I can throw arcanes on... Okay, this is a bit... let's see. Let's do Arcane Guardian for this one. And this one we're going to throw on something like... Not Energized. Well, actually, maybe. Because I think he goes into that other attack mode when he does it, which is okay. So let's see. Let's do a stance mod. So we're going to do weapon melee damage for this. Again, as a Y, so that actually helps with our person. And now let's take a look. Let's do a Prime Flow.
I'm just joking, lol.
Okay, all good. I actually like it when my stream messes with me, so if you guys want, you can go ahead and mess with me if you guys like. I actually prefer it. Because it makes it fun for you guys and fun for me as well. So we're going to go with the stretch. And then from stretch, let's go with armor and damage, I believe. Armor and health, my bad. Again, another armor and health. Uh-oh, my game might have crashed. Okay, we're good. Whew. It actually stopped there for a second, and I got a little bit scared, I'm not going to lie. Let's throw in Vitality, which is health. Actually, I don't have enough for Vitality, so that's
What
fine.
pronouns do you go by? I don't wanna misgender you in any way.
Oh, you're
Can
fine.
I tell a joke?
Yeah, you guys can tell a joke. As long as you guys are not racist, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So you guys are fine as long as you're not racist. Actually, I might go with the 7 here, because that actually would give me a bit more health, which is kind of what I want.
Tell a joke.
Oh, if I said my jokes, guys, they're sexual as fuck. I'm not gonna lie with that one, so I'm not gonna go tell a joke right quick. Still fiber. Oh, I do have a 4. Let's throw some extra armor on. So now my ghost is, oh my god, 1,000 armor. Almost 1,000 health as well now.
A man walks into a bar.
Does this have a...
What
oh,
is the difference between a blonde and a mosquito?
What's the difference?
He's blind.
Oh, I have to wait for that. What's that? That's fine. Oh, we'll do slash damage. Definitely. Prime Fever Strike. Definitely.
The mosquito
Shocking.
stops sucking when you slap it once.
Oh my god. Oh, that's rip. That's rip. Hold on, guys. I'm taking a look at my notes here. Because I'm looking for viral... Oh, no. That's not what I want. Corrosive. Electric and
Laugh,
poison.
laugh, laugh, laugh.
So, yes, I do want this. Shocking Electricity. Definitely throwing that V on. What's that? Don't need Puncture. Don't need North Wind. Berserker is definitely going up there. Prime Fury actually is going to go up there.
Laughing Brew.
There we go. Oh, Prime Pressure Points. Oh, I forgot about that card. That's a rip. Alright, let's see.
The blind and blonde ones are good.
Okay, I'm more of like... Here's one for you guys. You might hate me after it, at least the females will. But, what's the similarities between a dog and a girl?
You should listen to SDFU by Pink Guy.
Critical damage. That seems pretty good. Alright, Prime Fury's already up there. Don't need Energy Channel. Let's see. Make sure I don't need anything other than what I threw up there. Oh, actually, Jagged Edge would be better than... well, actually, that's fine, because that's just slash damage. We already have Buzzkill for a bit of slash there. Which I do want to get a good build on this, but right now that's fine. Because I'm not even, like, max level for a lot of things, which is, you know, kind of holding me back a bit, but... That is a GG, boys. I didn't know I had to do the appearance to a lot of these, which is like this. I didn't know how to do the appearance for this. Oh, they're going to do shadow skins later? And we can do them fairs for these, which I actually like the angel wings. Just adds a bit more to the touch. Primary, I think I do black, black, and then white all the way. So, black, black, yeah. And then white all the way through for this. So we go back into this, and we're going to go with white. Now, usually I would go with a different color than white here, but I'm just using white because I kind of want to use the white a little bit. And sometimes I use the ice white, because that actually is the brightest, but
Tell
I don't want the
another
brightest
joke.
white.
I go by neopronouns. One of the is Nick and my second pronoun is her, so if I called you he him, you would call me Nick her. Skipping the rest. Don't matter how dark or dirty.
Trying to use a racist joke there. Again, I don't like racism, so please don't do that again. This, let's see. That's going to be that part. Yeah. So, white on this. Secondary.
No to racism.
Yeah. Big no for that. That.
Yeah, nah.
Let's go with black with this one. Accents. Ooh, yeah, we're going white for the accent.
Love that you don't like racist.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it because of the fact, like, you know, I feel everyone is equal. And making one race feel unequal to the other is not cool. At all, it's just not. Oh, just upgrade for that. I can't change the claw color because it already did it here. Nice. Which, that's only a rank 23. That's a fat
You got a staring problem, tough guy?
Bacon. Alright, let's see. The bow's good. Again, the Grand Prime here.
It offends some people, but I'm black and some of the stuff that racists come up W is funny.
Ah, okay. Well, I just don't like it overall, man. No matter the color, same as, like, you know, if a white man done that, 90% of, you know, the black, you know, section of people will beat up a white man for doing it. So I feel like equality is better than, you know, racism. So with that said, like, you guys are equal to us as, you know, we should be equal to you. And the way I feel is if one man can say it, everyone should be able to say it. If one man can do this, every man should be able to do that. It shouldn't be biased of skin color or race. So
I'm okay with the stereotypes, but when it starts actually getting racist, it's not funny anymore.
Alright. Let's see, total, as you guys can see here, we have the regular hit, like if an arrow actually hits something, is 13,749.5. But on top of that, the AoE, which is that explosive attack I told you guys about earlier, the explosion, is 49,429.1. So I'm actually doing over 50,000 damage if I direct impact something and do the AoE to it. But I can bring that up even more, guys.
I can appreciate a funny joke.
So Prime Cryo Rounds here is 135%. I can actually bring that up even more if I max the card out completely. Same as Heavy Caliber here. I can, you know, max that out, and this would actually become 50,000. So I'd actually be doing like 60,000 per hit once I actually get.
But when it's just trying to be offensive, it's not cool.
Oh, I just don't think it's cool. Joking or being offensive. But yeah, pretty much, guys, I'm hitting for basically over 50,000 damage right here. I'm hitting for almost 60. Whenever I upgrade this
Riley
and
parts.
this, that'll be over 60,000 damage. And this is a bow, guys. Like, Proboscis Cernos, right? Proboscis Cernos. And this is a bow that deals basically 60,000 plus damage.
Damn, 60k damage.
Yes. So the pretty cool thing with that is Dude, like, guys, here's the mod setup I have for just the bow. This is my bow mod setup. As you guys can see, I had to actually use a Forma, and I had to polarize every slot. But pretty much, I'm running Heavy Caliber, Split Chamber, Serration, Malignant Force, Vigilante Armaments, Infected Clip, Prime Cryo Rounds, and Storm Bringer. Which also makes the total of viral damage as well. So yeah, it's very effective.
My Roblox girlfriend left me. I have now become depressed. I set up a GoFundMe if you want to donate to me so I can buy a new Roblox girlfriend.
Bacon, let's not do that. You don't need to buy a girlfriend. Find yourself a real one, man. Don't buy one. Buying one just means she's going to be a gold digger, and she's not going to stay actually to you. So she's actually probably going to be with 12, 30, 40 other men, and not only just to you. Find yourself a wonderful girl, man. Don't buy one. Let's see. But yeah, this is the build I'm running on it, guys. Again, for basically 60,000 damage. It'll actually be, you know, even higher when I actually get this card all the way up and this one all the way up, which is actually 1, 2, 3. So 3, and I have 5 left, which is great. Actually, some of these might count a little bit more than just that, so I might be able to do primed all the way, and I won't be able to do heavy caliber. Or if I get heavy caliber, I won't be able to do this one all the way. But we'll see as it goes, because to upgrade these, it costs a ton to get upgrades for these. Like, if I quickly head over to the table and show you guys how much it's going to cost me. Like, if I want to do prime cryo all the way up, like this. Wait, I can do it? Oh, I can... Dude... Drain is going to be heavy, but you guys can see 165%. I think I might do it, because it's 30,000, 1 million credits there. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Exceed capacity of Opticore, that's fine. The Bosmu, that's fine. Stradivar, that's fine. Death Machine Rifle Prime, I'm fine. And yes. So now we should have this card on this, because it shouldn't have done the capacity there, which now you guys can see that went to 14,000. There's 52,000 damage, guys. 52,000. Right? With 17,247 viral as well, but then we come up here and it went from 13,000 to 14,000. So now we're setting it like 68,000 damage on this bow. So yeah, it's 58,000 damage so far on this bow, and again, when I get the stuff, I'll be able to upgrade this all the way, and it's 52, right? Let's see what I'm setting at with this. I know I don't have enough to upgrade it, but let's see if I was to upgrade it, right? I need 15,306. Dude, I can easily go get that. Just grind a little bit more and I'll get it. Which would bring this from 150 to 165, which would be probably like 54, 56,000 between that area, which gives me like 70,000. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 70,000 damage for a bow. That's almost 100k. Alright, we're gonna grind for that, because that's gonna be super easy to get, but let's see if I have room for it if I do it. Yep, 4 of 60. So we are looking really good. I'll be able to up this, and this is going to output way too much damage now. As you guys can see, we are doing like 50, 60,000. Then 4 plus 2 is 6, so that's like 66,000 damage, guys. One more will definitely bring this up to 70 grand. On a bow. Alright. We are going to literally be one-tapping the crap out of a lot of stuff now. And my sword here, guys, which is the Grand Prime, this is the build I went for it, because I do like speed on the larger swords, because I hate swinging really slow. but it actually outputs a total of 3,418 damage, and as you guys can see through most of the survivals I've done back before, especially going for like I think 4 or 5 hours in one survival by myself, this sword was actually one-tapping things for a while, so I have a feeling my bow is going to be the, it's going to need a nerf at some point now, like a massive nerf. But let's go ahead and head back into leveling this character, guys. Because the stream is getting a little bit boring with me just talking about stats. Let's get in and test out this upgrade on the bow. A bow that is literally almost doing 70,000 damage now. Especially, like, it's doing like 52,000 if I just do the AoE. But if I hit something direct on, it doesn't kill it, and then it explodes, it's literally close to, like, 70,000 damage. It's 60,000 right now, but just a couple points from being 70,000. So yeah, I can't wait to see how ridiculous this bow is going to be. Oh, I can't wait to see what it's going to be against the Stalker, or whoever's coming in. If something is coming in. That is a fat rip and a half, boys, for how strong this bow is now. And I didn't bring my companion again, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. He's dead. So I can't wait to see the higher rounds, but as you guys can see, there's 255 shield and 880 health now. So I'm getting close to that 1,000 health marker, which when I was looking at my character, it said I had 1,000, but I wasn't thinking because that's on my shadow side, not the main. So we'll see how well this actually works. And I don't know what activates my shadow. Maybe this does, but I have to kind of see what is going to cause me to build up. So maybe I have to get kills with my ability, and it builds up the meter on the bit there. So let's see. If I do this... So, yes, look at that. My meter's being built up. Okay, so my meter is almost built. Look at that. Boom. Alright, so once my meter builds up, I think I can run the, Okay, I see how that works now. And again, boom, there's a lot of energy. 175 energy off one of these orbs. Oh, Shadow Stalker? Oh, yes, I can't wait. Where is he at? Right here. Direct impact on that one. And he's dead. What'd I get this time? Another Dread blueprint. That's a little bit sad, but it's fine. So yeah, Shadow Stalker, easy to kill now, guys. Like, straight up, couple people, myself with this bow, he was dead in a matter of seconds. Like, as soon as I seen his health bar pop up, I came up here looking for him, and he died literally a few seconds after. I do have a feeling they're gonna nerf the shit out of this bow later. They haven't yet, but I do have that feeling they will.
Damn, that's strong.
Yes, that is massive strong. And that's why I love this bow, guys. It's straight up the most overpowered bow right now. Now, PvP-wise, I think they nerfed it in PvP, because the actual pieces that pull you in do not grab on the players. It only grabs onto the entities in the game, meaning entity being the enemies like this. It will not actually grab a player. So I'm glad they kind of nerfed it in that route, but I'm kind of mad that they nerfed it in that route. Because I want people to feel the overpoweredness of this bow. Because if I can get people to feel the overpowered of this bow, more than likely they're going to, like, you know, cry to DE about it, and it'll get nerfed. Which I'm kind of hoping that it gets a little bit nerfed, because right now it's just way too easy to kill a lot of things. Especially some of the bosses die almost immediately in one pop with this bow, dude. It's just no. Like if I went against what is his name? Oh my god, I can't remember. You have to make a key for it, and it's the way you grind Necros, which you have to get. Oh, the Mutulus Alid V. Whenever you know, verse him, I can actually take my bow on a full charge, hit him directly in the head now, and then the explosion, as long as his mouth is still open, probably would kill that head in one hit. That's how strong this bow is. And if I do that to all three of the heads, you guys can see how fast that mission's going to be now. Which to me is a little messed up. So anyone grinding Necros, I could probably easily get that for them in like just a couple minutes. As long as we don't get too many duplicates. As you guys can see, it's super easy doing that. Let's go ahead and stay.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
And if you guys play Call of Duty, just let me know. And if you guys want to know a God mode glitch or how to do it for what is it? Not Die Machine, but the other map, Firebase Z is what I'm thinking of. If you guys want to know how to go God mode on Firebase Z in a solo, so you still need 2 people. But going God mode is solo, just making sure you can use the portals after is why you need a second person. Is actually pretty simple. Do I play GTA? I do, but I don't. It's one of those games where I don't touch it as often because of the fact, like, I don't like having to fight other players that come along just randomly to kill me, meaning like I could just be walking around and then players come and kill me. And I don't like that for the fact that if they do it in a car and I have to blow the car up, I have to pay for it. And since I don't really have a shit ton of money in GTA, that literally removes my wallet, pretty much. Like, I'm gone. If I'm shooting to buy something, I'm literally going to have to be like, that dream is now dead. And that's why I don't like playing GTA. I like it, but I dislike it. Like, the driving in it is great. The PvP system is okay, but I wish they would update it, because I don't like the whole third-person PvP, and if you try to PvP in first-person, the first-person looks so dreadedly horrible that it's just like third-person's the best to go.
You can claim your free million, you know.
Oh yeah, I claimed the free million the other day, which is great, but again, 1 million can be spent so fast, especially since I still have to get this sub, which is going to cost me like almost 3 million now. I want to go for the Mark II version of, I forget what the vehicle's called, but it's the, motorcycle that can fly around and shoot rockets. That's going to be like 2-3 million, so that's like 6 million right there, guys. And I only get to claim 1 million. And if I want to update the sub, right, let's say I want to throw on the hangar, the new other sub for when you're doing missions, so you can get the helicopter and the smaller sub, that's literally 9 million, pretty much, with everything I want to throw on that. So that's like 9 million plus the bike, which is like another 5 mil, so you guys can see where that's going. 1 million isn't going to suffice in that. So yeah. And then on top of like having to do car upgrades and
if you want, I can give you the MK2 and some cars or jets that you can sell if you want.
I don't know how you would just give them to me, because I don't think you can just give vehicles in Grand Theft Auto. You'd have to do a glitch, and I don't know, like, the only glitch I know how to do is the Doomsday Heist, or not really the new Purico Doomsday Heist, but the other one. The one where you have to, like, you go in, and you talk to this guy on the sub, and then you have to escape the sub, which is in a cutscene anyways. You swim up, and you have to get back to the helicopter and fly the helicopter to a hangar. And then whoever's hosting dashboards, I know that one. But I would love to figure out the one for the new Doomsday Heist, because you can get 2 mil out of that. Me and my cousin literally had 2.5 mil, but when he tries to, what is it, like dashboard, it always freezes me at, you know, the fire, where it throws the photo onto the fire and everyone's walking away. It
There is a
freezes
good
at that
cars
point.
to friends glitch.
Ah, okay. Nice. But I wouldn't want to steal your cars, dude. Unless you know how to duplicate them, I wouldn't want to steal your cars. They're your cars, mate. But yeah, I would easily love to get a shit ton of money to the point where I can buy the new sub with the 9 mil, and then also get the Mark II, whatever that bike is called, for the 4 to 5 mil variant of it, which comes with the rockets and
Now
stuff.
give it to you. And I still keep it.
Ah, okay. Oh, you keep it. Okay. Maybe, we'll see. Because if we can just do that over and over and over till I get enough to buy the sub and the Mark II on the variants I want, that would be actually pretty cool. But I wouldn't want to just waste your time.
You just need a mock.
You just need a mock. Okay, so like a car that I don't care about? Is that what you mean by MOC? Also don't have the new truck either. The giant truck, the mobile center or whatever it's called. I mean, I have garages, I have like
I
facility.
can literally just give you the things you want.
Oh, okay. That would be pretty cool, dude. Do you have the $9 million version of the sub?
I got almost all the things in the game.
Oh, okay, nice. Also, I'm trying to, like, do research for the explosive ammunition. I just have very bad luck with getting it, because I've done, like, I think 4 or 5 researches now, and maybe it might be 3. But it keeps giving me, like, camos or, you know, like, skins or whatever, instead of actual, like, ammo mods or a car. And then my alt account ended up getting one of the pedestal cars. I do have an alt account for GTA, which I kind of
Any vehicle that you can land or get on the street I can give you.
Ah, okay, nice. Alright, so I would love to get, you know, I do want to get the sub, so I'm going to need a lot of, like, expensive cars to sell to get the sub. And then I need, you know, a couple other things, which would be pretty cool.
Planes Deluxo's Oppressor MK2 Jets Hellas.
Ah, okay.
You not it. Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty. Are you on PlayStation, my friend? There, Brazen. Because I'm PlayStation, hence in the name it says PS4.
Yeah, I'm on PlayStation.
Alrighty,
If you go on a bike and go super fast without hitting anything through the pier and you hit the railing at the end perfectly, it can launch you.
Oh, nice. Easy, round 15. Oh, I forgot I need to be boosting my abilities. Stop killing with a bow, demonic! Yeah, I know it's an OP bow and you love it, but we need to build this other ability so I can see what it does. So I need to start getting kills with my abilities, which now have 487 towards that, which is close to what the Prime versions get. So I'd probably get like 800 on a Prime if they made this a Prime frame anytime soon. But we do this, and what this does will something
Daddy
like...
demonic.
Oh, we built it. Let's go. Let's get it. My shadow form. Oh, it's like a Valkyrie, but oh my god, this is great. Think of Valkyrie, but you get to control a ghost variant of whatever you were doing. Oh my god, this is weak as fuck towards killing these guys, but pretty cool. Oh, dude, we get this. Oh, okay, okay. The slam attack looks fucking brilliant.
Daddy demonic is so cool.
Thinks they're bacon. I got you there, Bralson. I'll add you after this game, dudes, and then I'll move over to Grand Theft Auto, because I think I will have this character maxed out after I reach 15 here. Wait. Oh my, wait, do I get to stay in this, like, set? Dude, no way, no way. I think I get to stay in this as long as I have energy, or until it dies. Which right now seems like until it dies. This is like an actual Warframe. Okay. And you guys can see we're outputting a good amount of damage with it. Like, it's one-tapping these guys.
Hi, I'm back, but I am still at Olive Garden.
Ah, okay. Nice. What'd you order, bro? From Olive Garden. What'd you order? Oh my god, this Nox is gonna die fairly quickly. Does this get abilities as well? Oh, dude, I get to launch myself and stuff. Okay. Oh, it goes until the bar runs out. Alright. That is... Ooh. So it wasn't like using energy. That bar to the right, the purple one that I had to build up, it goes until that runs out. That is ridiculous and cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on.
But why is my... Okay, this is weird. So, I have my FOV set to max, but for some reason...
Staffer staple demon, are you in level 6, 7 or 8, 9? Cause I heard it wrong back a man moose herder piece.
Level what? And what? If you're talking about Grand Theft Auto, I'm only like a level 20 or 30. If you're talking about in Call of Duty, I'm literally level 400 plus. And then this game, you only go to level 30 on frames, and then you basically get mastery ranks. And why does my FOV seem really close to my character when I have it set to the max? Like, as far back as it should be. I should feel zoomed out, not zoomed in. Which is really weird. I'm not joking on that. If I go to settings right quick, I can show you guys. So, options. If I go down, it's fine. I believe
Are
it
a
is
staffer
under...
staple demon, are you Pooty and Keika? But the thing is, the dog is faster than the mongoose, but the mongoose is faster than CR.
Let's go home.
Oh wow, bacon. 265 Indo. I mean, that's pretty good, but I think I need like 500, and 265 is putting us a little bit closer there, which is great. Yeah, SEVAGOTH is now a level 30. Nice. With Mastery 15. Let's go over here and take a look. Do I have any extra points that I can do with this? Oh yeah, 14. Oh, nice. That means I can actually get Augur Reach put back in, which is ability range. Oh, Augur Reach is already there. Nice. Alright, let's see. Flow? Maybe. Let's see. Make sure there's nothing in here I would like more than flow. Ooh, actually Gladiator Resolve would be better than flow, because that's extra health, so I'm at 920. What is this? Armor and health again. I can't do that. So let's do a 3 maybe? No, because I don't want a broken one for that. That's a 4, which is one more. 4. Okay, that's broken. I don't like broken mods. Don't like broken mods. Wait, that's... Let's see. I might have to use a non-broken one like this for a little bit extra armor, but I think that's not going to do much. It's only 10%, and that's only going to bring me to like 115, 120 on armor. So I'm thinking maybe redirection, because that's going to be 40. There. 306 shields and 920 health. But he's also a level 30, which means I can polarize, which I have, you know, 8 hours left on this, so... I think I might polarize, level this dude one more time, and then go to GTA, but I might just go to GTA now. Yeah, I'm thinking I might go to there. Bacon, my dude, that's gonna be a no, and I'm actually 24. I don't need a mom and dad. I'm 24. Bro, I'm an adult. Ooh, that's actually a 4. That's 7.5% armor plus critical chance per combo. Nah, we're good. So that's that. Let's see. I even got this dude up a little bit, which gives me 14. So now I can actually remove this steel fiber, right? Get 18. I can go for the max vitality now. So hold on. Vitality. And then I can go for a max steel fiber, which is 13, which is 100% armor. So now I have 1,440 armor and 920 health on my shadow, which is great. And then my claws, I think, are max now. Yes, but I don't really gain much. But I can go for something that is a 10 instead of a 7 now. So let's see. Berserker actually would be pretty good, but no, I'm not going to use that because I don't have Blood Rush, so it would be pointless. Prime Pressure Point, that's a 14, that's not a 10. So I might go for a full pressure point, maybe? A regular full pressure point till then. But let's see what all we have at the moment. Yeah, full pressure point would be okay. Do I even have a full pressure point? Because I might have stopped leveling that when I had prime pressure point. We'll see. Because there's pressure points. I also have this one. But no full pressure point, it looks like, yeah. So, with that said, I might just go with, let's see, that gives me an 80% melee damage. What was that other one I have? Jagged Edge, which is 90% slash damage, which might be a lot better. Then adding on just melee damage, so I might go with Jagged Edge. Oh, that actually lowered. Yikes. That pressure point actually brings me back to regular. I don't want to waste my stuff on that because I have something I'm shooting for in a bit. I don't think I have any cards for just 3. That would be okay to throw up there, so I'm gonna have to polarize later. I got a lot of polarizing to do. That's a fat rip. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to Grand Theft Auto. So I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this stream for leveling this guy. I leveled up the first one. Those joining, I'm sorry we're ending it here as you guys are joining, but I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this stream. If you guys want to see the content of leveling this guy and everything that we've talked about, just wait for the upload and you guys can check it out as an upload. And those joining, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel as well, and as always, smash the like, subscribe button, don't forget the bell icon. Until next